Today, from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York, this is the National Football League.
And we are underway in Buffalo. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And some room to maneuver. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are on the board first here this afternoon. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the gun, Flacco. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against them.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. On the return, Carter. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Chargers. A great effort there. 70 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So their 2nd touchdown of this first half. They went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12 to nothing. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
First and 10 here for Flacco. And that's going to be caught. It's James Prochet. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Now Flacco. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it back to the house. It's a fumble recovery and a Charger touchdown. So now the Chargers are going to bring the offense back out to go for 2 here. Rivers now after the fumble recovery. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So the two-point conversion trend continues, at least as far as trying those goes. They've attempted them after all 3 touchdowns, CD, and converted now 2 of them.
They're not just dipping their toe in the water, are they? I mean, they're committed to going for 2 points, and 2 out of 3, now with a 22-0 lead. In a sense, they're a little bit ahead of the curve, because normally it would be 21, wouldn't it?
And with the way their defense is playing, I don't know if it matters if they do convert any of these. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Dobbins trying the left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Following the interception here, Rivers. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Throwing, Rivers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Get a nice lead, you should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here, so...
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Got it inside the 10. Still not a first yet. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll them out. You got the option to run or pass. Just didn't work.
Not at all. And the communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person, no one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless, because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close and close quickly.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Now Flacco. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Here comes Carter. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. L.A. readies for its next possession. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. Rivers. And that's complete to Gates. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Those let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. It's their quarterback, scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Chargers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Flacco. Open man is Duvernay. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw, and this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different in that position.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Now Rivers. Gates with the grab. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Rivers. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Right side catch. This is Gates. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers will extend their lead. And he fires one that's intercepted. And nothing but daylight ahead. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give them a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10. Flacco once more. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Lots of incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
This time they stay on the ground, and he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on fourth down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. 31 yards on the punt there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Charger drive about to get going. Final play of the half, Rivers. He's got his man, Gates. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So we've reached halftime. Time. Is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Now Flacco and the Raven offense come up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Another run here with Dobbins. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Pressure comes as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And out will come the offense as they take over. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is incomplete. It's been a struggle for him accruing yards in this game passing the football. So there he said, hey, I'm going to try to chuck it deep, but another incompletion.
Has to be a little bit frustrating because of what you just described. It's been a struggle for him here in the second half, hoping for one big shot to get him out of the doldrums.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Chargers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose and picked up by the Chargers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped free.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a second and 10. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see.
And this is caught by Gates for a Charger touchdown. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. It's complete. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Now it's Flacco. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him...
Dobbins hit, and he fumbles. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling? And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Operating off play action, Flacco. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Ravens send their punter out now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And it's taken in at the 9. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And they're not going to get to the line. To run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. Now it's the backup Herbert. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And the Chargers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you could always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey. Well, how about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they called the quarterback.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. Throw right side, caught by Winslow. And he is going to be out of bounds here, short of the line to gain, so that will be a turnover on downs. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Passing play, Flacco. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Flacco. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Here's Flacco. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Flacco to throw. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Setting up to throw, Flacco. A throw taken in by Tylan Wallace. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing here on 1st down, Flacco. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
And good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the foot.
Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And that is caught. It's Winslow. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all, haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're... And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, You could just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Flacco. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. The quick slant, good for a first down, a gain of 12. So this one's over. It's in the win column.